Hi, I'm Richard Jones from Satchel Learning. This is a short video about how we treat division in Satchel. The video is inspired by a recent blog post that I did talking about the effects or potential effects of coronavirus and lockdown on children's maths education. We've had quite a few children come to us in year 4 who are looking to do the 11 plus, so they're quite able, bright children. And normally I would expect them to be able to do division with remainders and what they call bus stop division. But quite a few of them have just about been able to do division, but not the other two. So I'm going to just talk to you about how we tackle division in Satchel and some of the pitfalls that sometimes children fall into. So the first thing I would say is the key to effective division is a really thorough knowledge of times tables. So in Satchel, we get the children doing times table booklets. It's quite old school in what we do, so we want them to learn it like a rhyme to start with. 177, 2 7s are 14, etc. They then will do some questions on that. We also test them on division in class to see whether they've got an immediate recall of the answers. And we also encourage parents to test and help the children with their times tables at home. Once they've got a good understanding of their times tables, they will move on to division, and we will start doing division without remainders. And the key here is, and the reason times tables are so important, is they need to work in reverse. They need to think about the answers in the times tables to allow them to think about division. So what we do is we start off by getting them to say, okay, what do I times 7 by to make 14? So hopefully they'll know it's 2. So then 14 divided by 7 is 2. And so 28, they should be thinking, what do I times 7 by to make 28? They should hopefully know it's 4. So 28 divided by 7 is 4. Once they can do that without remainders, they move on to doing divisions with remainders. And this is where the times tables become really critical. So if we look at the example of 20 divided by 6 here, what they should be thinking is 18 is the nearest answer in my 6 times table, and that is 3. So I'm going to be 3. And then from 18 to 20 is 2. So it becomes 3, remainder 2. If we look at the next one, 27 divided by 6, they should be thinking 24 is the nearest answer in my 6 times table. That is 4. So 27 divided by 6 is 4. And then from 24 to 27 is 3. So it's 4, remainder 3. So that's what we do for division with remainders, and we give them lots of practice on this. Once they can do that, we move on to what's called bus stop division. Now, bus stop division is something that's taught at school, and it works best where you can divide the first number, the divisor into the first number. So here we can do 6 divided by 6 is 1, and then we do 9 divided by 6 is 1, remainder 3. So it's 11, remainder 3. If we look at another example, we've got this one here. We've got 7 divided by 6 is 1, remainder 1. The 1 goes there to create 13. And then we do 13 divided by 6 is 2, remainder 1. So that's what they move on to next. One of the pitfalls of bus stop division, and I see it with children quite a lot, is say they were doing this question here, 50 divided by 9. What they do is they go 5 divided by 9. I can't do that. So I'll put 0 down and I carry the 5. And then they go 50 divided by 9 and do the rest of it there. But actually what they've done is just rewritten the question. So what they should be doing is reverting back to what they were doing originally for a question like that and doing 50, just simply doing 50 divided by 9 like that. So if we see lots of zeros here, that's an indication that the children haven't quite understood when to use bus stop division. And that becomes important when they move on to 3-digit division, which comes a bit later. So if they haven't got that mastery on the 2-digit division, it can become tricky again. So again, if we look at a question like this, I'm not expecting to see a child putting 0, remainder 3 there, because it's a waste of time, and you don't need zeros at the beginning of numbers. Okay, so that's how we tackle division in Satchel. So the children that have come to us that are struggling with division for the 11 plus, that's the kind of work that they'll be doing for the next few weeks to enable them to master division before they can then move on to some trickier topics such as fractions, decimals, and so on. Okay, thank you very much.